beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. Whenever this video finds you, I hope this message gives you what you need on this beautiful moon day. Magic, musical moon day. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Princess Leah. Thank you for being a part of my channel, Princess Leah 888. If you are returning, welcome back, family and friends. Mercury has gone direct yesterday. We had the peak of our full moon in Gemini at 3 a.m. on Sunday, yesterday as well. But we'd been in the Gemini moon since lunar transit since Friday the 13th. We have been in the potency of its pre and post shadow about 3 days before the 13th, and we'll go into that post shadow about 3 days until 3 days after. The moon is now in Cancer, which Cancer is ruled by the moon. So there's a lot of deep energy after doing a lot of the light and shadow reflection of the final full moon of the year. Gemini is an air sign of the mind. It's also of the twins. It's also of duality, of ego versus consciousness, light versus shadow, yin versus yang, feminine versus masculine. And it's coming into that depth. It's coming into that, the wholeness of it all. So I hope that this weekend gave you the space that you needed to be able to go within those mental shadows and lights, depths, and sensitivities. I hope it allowed you to be able to work through them, especially as Mercury going direct will be in that post shadow for the next couple weeks as well, until the 1st of January. Or I guess they would say more so specifically the 2nd or 3rd of January. And Mercury is the planet that rules communication and consciousness. And so hopefully you are finding peace. Hopefully you're finding space. Hopefully giving yourself grace. But there's definitely a lot of heightened energy. There's a lot of sensitivity. And if you are one who is very sensitive to the energy of others, definitely give yourself the space that you need to reflect, to go within, to not take on the projections of others and their fears and their Gemini duality. Allow the energy to come up that needs to come through for you. And let's see what Spirit has to say for us to take into this new week, and what our intuition is telling us for this moon day. Tap into our heart space here. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us the chance to love and learn again on a new day. Thank you for giving us a chance to heal and transmute energies that are not our own. For those of us who are in the 21-day soul cleansing journey, or who have been joining us for this soul cleansing journey the last several days The first week in general is always the most intense because this is where we have to clear. This is part of the spiritual detox. This is part of the reset, is to clear those disempowering beliefs, those false expectations and egos and evidence and emotions and energies appearing real. To forgive others and ourselves of our imperfections, of our past, of our mistakes, of our pain, of our trauma. To release the lack mentality of poverty, of scarcity. To move through the valleys of the shadows of death. So that we can move in our highest light frequency, fully, freely, and deeply, unapologetically, and unafraid in conscious love. So if you'd like to join us for our day 5 today of trusting uncertainty, do be sure to subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888. Hit that notification bell so that you can know when I go live at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, or you can set your clock accordingly. Because technology's still doing the most in this Mercury Pro Shadow on YouTube. But may we lock into our heart space so that we can pull from the highest frequencies of conscious love from Spirit today. So we can tap into our intuition from a place of worthiness, and from a place of unconditional trust that all is provided as needed, when needed, that all that we need is within us right now. To release any guilt, to release any shame, to release any projections, any expectations. Amen. Ashe. Namaste. So let's go ahead and see what we have in store. What Spirit wants us to be able to take into this new week. I hope your weekend's been okay. Thank you. I hope your weekend was good over the Friday energy check-in and the weekend forecast. There was, some beautiful energy, but also there was that, that tower moment that came through of this awakening and epiphany. Got my cat Tony here. So, if you want to go back and listen to it again to see if your weekend matched what the forecast was about, if you learned anything in hindsight from it, of the Emperor coming out, the Sun card, and the Ace of Cups with the Tower. Today, Spirit has, bottom of the deck, the Knight of Cups. So today, what we don't see coming is an offer of emotional love. This could be romantic love, this could be platonic love, this could be familial, spiritual, universal. But Spirit is guiding us. Look at this. And they were all in reverse, but I'm being told to not have them in reverse, but to keep them in mind that they were. We have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Sun, and the 7 of Crystals, or Pentacles. So that's really beautiful. Lots of emotions, a lot of Cups energy here. which makes sense with this intuitive, emotional moon day, right? The Mondays are for the moon, from the moon. And so I'm hearing with this, you know, our moon rules our emotions. So whatever your moon sign is something to also pay attention to. Maybe some of you are Gemini moon, and maybe that's why this Gemini full moon energy has been intense, if it has been. Otherwise, whatever your moon sign is, Spirit wants you to reflect on that energy, to embody that energy so that you can reach your 10 of Cups, your fulfillment. The 10 and 9 of Cups is really beautiful because you really cannot reach your happily ever after on an external basis, on the physical 3D level, until you reach that internal emotional fulfillment. And so today, focus on the joy. Focus on what brings you joy, not what's not here. The Seven of Crystals is patiently waiting for your crops to grow, patiently waiting for your dreams to unfold, patiently waiting for this fulfillment, not patiently waiting or impatiently waiting with scarcity and lack, but patiently waiting with the trust that if you planted the seed, like you do, like a farmer does with its crops, and you give it the right amount of sunlight, and you pour the right amount of water, it'll gather the nutrients it needs for it to grow inevitably. And I heard earlier today that a plant can only grow as large as the pot that it is growing in. But a tree or a plant will always want to grow as tall and as vibrantly as it can, given the right amount of nutrients and environmental nourishment. Spirit says we are the plants. And as long as we in our passions and our emotions is what nourishes the seed that has been set and placed inside of us, our heart. The sunshine is the enlightenment, the awakening, the truth. It's our joy, our bliss. That is what nourishes. That shines light. That nourishes our emotional needs. Again, really reflect on what it is that your moon is intuitively telling you that your emotional needs are needing. So that's something to really reflect on today. Because what we don't see is this beautiful offer. Thank you, Spirit. This beautiful offer of love. This unspeakable, the seamless unspeakable. It starts from zero, from ground point zero. The seamless unspeakable of the ethers. Number 11. That reduces to 2, but we are expanding. And then we have 28, gracious receptivity, which reduces to 10. So we have that 10, 11. Excuse me. Wow. Just out of nowhere, my throat just like choked. I've been having a lot of throat chakra ascension symptoms. So there is some truth. There is some clearing in speaking our truth, expressing our truth that is happening right now. And Spirit is saying, even if you are at this kind of this ground zero point right now, this is beautiful. The Ether Seamless Unspeakable card always reminds me of, again, this Seven of Crystals while you're waiting. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, Spirit, God, Divine, Source, whatever name you want to call it, Jah, is working to bring and nurture your fulfillment. This Ten of Cups, happily ever after. This Nine of Cups, independent, nurturing your own fulfillment, your own soul, your own individual contentment, not needing anyone to fill your cup, not needing anyone to secure you, but trusting that all that you need is within you now, and that's where you meet. That's where you meet this abundance. That's where you can truly receive the offering of this divine love. Whether it's in a career or passion, purpose, whether it's in a relationship with a romantic partner, a friend, a family member. Lemuria says, graciously receive, gracious receptivity. As above, so below, that Star of David. In the ethers, right? What's working in the ethers that we cannot see. We want to trust and graciously receive that, even if we cannot see it with our two eyes. Our third eye is still awakening. Our throat chakra can still see. We're speaking it into seeing, into sight, into existence. We're receiving. You see how both of these, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Crystals, gracious receptivity, all have their hands open. That's how you receive. Close, what is it? Closed fists. And it's actually closed mouths don't get fed, but closed fists, right? You can't receive if your grip is so tight and closed because you just are so angry and you want to punch or whatever. You want to, open, receive this life force energy. Trust. Receive what is. Receive what is. Receive what is. And what is to come. Really beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. See other people as they are is our next steps to take with us today. Don't take anything personally. Take off those rose-colored glasses. See, look at that yin-yang here with that Gemini energy. See other people as they are. See the light and the shadow. See that we are all human beings. We're humans and beings. We're experiencing all of it. When you see other people as they are without taking it personally, you can never be hurt by what they say or do. Even if others lie to you, it's okay. They're lying to you because they are afraid that you'll discover that they are not perfect. Now that's interesting. Somebody might need to hear that. Maybe you are seeing the shadows in people during this full moon. That's awakening, enlightening. And it's making you wonder, where is the love is what I'm hearing. How can I receive this? How can I receive this love? Is this proposal genuine? Is this offer genuine? Is this joy? Is this happiness genuine? Because, and I'm also hearing, if you once burned, twice shy is what I'm hearing. So if you feel like you've been, so if you have been hurt in the past, not really being able to receive with grace, out of fear that it's going to be a lie, out of fear that it's going to be faulty, out of fear that it's going to fumble again, is what I'm hearing. But Spirit is giving us a new chance at love, is what I'm hearing. At love, at conscious love within ourselves, within our hearts, within our lives, within our soul. So see other people as they are. See them as people too. They're not perfect, and they might be afraid that they're that if they are found that they're not perfect, that they'll lose love. If they found that they can't be perfect, they're going to react in however way. But just don't take it personally. You shine your light. You live in your joy. You receive how they show up, perfectly imperfect, with grace. You receive how Spirit provides, perfectly imperfect, with grace. Spirit's always going to provide perfection, perfect timing, but it's how we perceive it. It's how we allow it. It's how we receive it. Can we receive love with grace? Can we receive other people's emotional offers with grace? Can we receive vulnerability with grace? Can we receive forgiveness? Can we give other people forgiveness with grace? Yesterday, we talked about forgiveness on the soul cleansing journey. Can we trust uncertainty like we'll be talking about today in the soul cleansing journey with grace? Can we receive this abundance with grace? This is very beautiful energy here. Spirit is saying we're starting out this week with abundance. Can we receive it with grace, even if other people may or may not be able to show up to their fullest extent, to their fullest capacity right now, because they're trying to prove something. They're trying to hide that they're not perfect. Love them anyway is what I'm hearing. And always do your best. Just stay in the present moment. Lots of butterfly energy coming through. This is a transformative day. See other people as they are. See other people where they are. Accept other people as they are. Receive it with grace. Receive them with grace. And trust that all that you are nurturing, growing, is being taken care of. It's being it's an interesting, I was going to say plenished instead of replenished. I don't even know if that's a word. Plentiful, bountiful. Your bliss work is what I'm hearing with this. Will come into your happily ever after. You deserve it. You deserve it. Regardless of how other people show up in your life. This is really interesting, and I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that this resonates with you. A part of me wants to sit with this some more, so maybe if that's something that you want to do too, you can reflect, maybe journal on what this is bringing up for you. Maybe listen back to this again, perhaps. And if it does resonate and you enjoyed this reading, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, Princess Leah 888, so you can be part of our soul tribe, healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. Like I said, if you'd like to join in on our free 21-day soul cleansing journey live, it'll go, I'll be hopping on at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be going over trusting uncertainty. So if you miss a replay, well, my information is in the description box. If you would like the replays of the day 1 through 4, or if you would like the replay of all of the soul cleansing journey, or if you'd like weekly extended tarot readings for your messages. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, thank you so much for joining. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.